The Chicago Bulls got themselves a victory last night when nobody thought they could get it over the Milwaukee Bucks. We are here to let you all know this is exactly how the Chicago Bulls should be playing, and we hope to see a lot more. We're going to talk about a lot of things that happened during this game, so buckle up, get ready to tune in. But you got to hear this music first.
Cognac, gang.
Shy Bulls podcast with the Cognac Boys. I'm Cognac Boy Bobby, and I am with my dog, CDubb. What's the word?
What's the word, man? I told you. All right, go ahead.
If y'all tuning in with us for the first time, welcome in. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. For our family members that are returning, welcome back. I know you feeling good this morning after a great live call hosted by Shy Bulls podcast and ran by one and only baby Stacey King, CDubb. If you wasn't there, you missed out on a fun time. Tune in and subscribe. Hit the noti bell as well. It's been difficult trying to watch these Bulls games with CHSN and not having all eight ducks in a row, but you can come and turn up with Shy Bulls podcast for all Chicago Bulls games. CDubb, the Chicago Bulls came out, handled that business versus the Milwaukee Bucks, 133-122. You came on. We both came on and believe this is the exact way the Chicago Bulls should be playing. Please elaborate for the people.
Well, sure. I think it's really simple. The pace of play will really show you how the Chicago Bulls are doing a specific game or a specific stretch or throughout this season. The Bulls got up 96 shots last game against the Milwaukee Bucks. I still don't think that is the optimum amount of possessions they need to get. I think it should be somewhere around 105 for them to be optimal, but we'll take this in a double-digit win. The Chicago Bulls won every quarter but the first, which they lost by only 2 points against a very good, everybody thought would go and compete for at least for a top 4 seed in the Milwaukee Bucks. When you look at it, Patrick Williams, he got a game. I ain't gonna say that he changed the critics' mind, but at least he kept him at bay for a little bit. 13 points, 5 rebounds. He was decent defensively against Giannis Antetokounmpo. I think that's the best you can ask for from Patrick Williams, making him shoot jumpers. Zach LaVine was absolutely under control, did not have 7 turnovers like he did in the first game, only had 1 this game, 25 points, and he hit some absolutely crucial shots when the game was in the balance there in the fourth quarter. Kobe White, everybody thought that he was going to have trouble playing with Zach LaVine on this team this year. He was Kobe White and then some from last year. Forget about most improved player. Kobe White has different aspirations this season. Josh Giddy, this is the best we've seen him preseason and regular season. This is the type of stat line that we want to see at 17, 9, and 6. That is a Josh Giddy stat line. Ayo Dosunmu, got to get your act right, even though I think that he came through in the end of the game and played some great defense and made a couple great passes. Then the rest of the guys, absolutely complimentary. I'll also add Jalen Smith and Nick Vooch continued their great center play, complementing each other, with Nick Vooch being the most surprising Chicago Bull this season. Nick Vooch is averaging a 20-point double-double. He is running up and down the floor. He is trying. Do y'all hear me? He is trying to play defense. And he is just a surprise to me all the way. I got to call it like I see it. This is the way the Chicago Bulls need to play. They push the ball a lot more. If it was Josh Giddy, Zach LaVine, or Kobe White, they pushed it on misses. They pushed it on makes. And that's the way that this young, talented team can compete in most games this NBA season.
I'm with you on that with everything that you said. I think last night was a good a good win to start off the Chicago Bulls season. A lot of people came into this season saying that the Bulls could very well start the season off 0-3 by facing the Pelicans, facing the Bucks, and getting ready to face the OKC Thunder tonight. But we don't know what's going to happen. But CDubb, there was a lot of great things that you listed out when it comes to the individuals, and I love that and I agree with them. But I'm gonna talk about the team aspect, bro. Through it's only a short sample size, guys. So we're not gonna take it as being, you know what I'm saying, the whole picture. But CDubb, through 2 games so far, the Chicago Bulls are leading the NBA in pace so far. And on that, they have a true shooting percentage of 60% as a team. So combine those two, those are really damn good. Now you want to make sure that the Chicago Bulls take care of the basketball, because in game 1, they gave up those 21 turnovers. Game 2, a lot better. They took care of the rock, but you just want to make sure that you're taking care of your business in that aspect. And I can't be too mad at them. One of the biggest things is that these guys, fast break points, they beat the Milwaukee Bucks 17-12. And those are some of the things that you're going to need to be able to hang around in these games. And what can you say about shooting 44% from the three, CDubb, last night in a game? I swear it's been a long time since the Chicago Bulls at least made me feel like, damn, the 3 ball actually could be a part of this team. Like, because a few seasons ago, we like, yeah, the Bulls need to shoot more threes, but they didn't shoot them. It was pretty much left to Zach LaVine, Nikola Vucevic, who was declining, Patrick Williams, who couldn't be aggressive, things like that. And the Bulls were still at the bottom of the league when it came to 3-point shots and makes. But yesterday, bro, these guys made 23s, bro.
Yeah,
So,
bro. It's been a long time since we seen them win a 3-point, you know what I'm saying, competition,
exactly.
in fact, inside of a game. So 21 3-pointers. I think they hit single digits last first game. And you
Yep.
turn around those turnovers, those 21 turnovers, and you convert those into 21 3-pointers.
Yes, bro.
So, you know what I'm saying? I ain't saying it was like points off turnovers, but it's just the number 21 turnovers to 21 3-pointers. And you got it from different players: Kobe White, Zach LaVine. You got some for Patrick Williams. You got some from Nick Vooch, and Julian Phillips hit him a couple 3-pointers. So I love this team. I'm always love it. Y'all know who I am. I'm a homer of the homers. I'm always gonna love my teams. But I would be quick to warn y'all: stop crashing out over one team. I told y'all they lost the game, which they only lost by 10 points because of turnovers. You cannot turn it over 21 times. So when I say that, to say that they took care of the ball, and I think that was a priority number 1 in last game against the Bucks. Protect the basketball and give yourself a chance to win, and run the ball up and down the court. Push.
I'm with you on that. And then last night, the Bulls only turned the ball over 9 times, CDubb.
Yes.
And another thing, the team shot 87% from the free throw line. The team.
What? No
That's
way.
what I'm saying. So it's much love. That's exactly what we need to do. We need to have a balanced approach. The defense is going to be the defense. It's not going to be elite, but they need to be able to put their best foot forward each and every night, so they can defend and keep up and all those things. But when we talk about the individuals, CDubb, my man's Kobe White, bro. My man's Kobe White, after not having a really good first game, he came out in his second game and really, really put guys on notice and let them know, I'm right here. My man's 12 for 20 from the field, 7 to 13 from the three, 35 points, 5 or 6, 6 rebounds. So it's not just an empty calorie stat line. He was pretty much the difference in the game. Man, bro, are we in store for a big season from Kobe White, bro?
I think if you ask Kobe White, definitely we in the store for a big year from Kobe White. He already set. He already passed one tier. Like, he already on another level. He was should have won the most improved player. Now,
Should have.
if I know a competitor, he's trying to go for more now. Fuck being the most improved player. I don't know what they are. Could they be an all star? Could it be an
He can move
NBA
up.
all NBA team or something like that? Maybe a second or third team. Who knows what his goals is? Maybe I need to go back and listen to him in some of his conferences. But the most low key stat from yesterday, nephew, from Kobe: 4 steals. Kobe White had 4 steals. That would bring him to an average of 2 steals per game. Now I don't know
That'd
if
be
he can
great.
keep that up, but I did hear him talk about he wanted to improve his defense, and this is definitely pointed in the right direction with 4 steals in a game with ball handlers like Dame Lillard on this team, like excellent ball handlers. So from intrigued of what he's doing so far early in the season.
For sure. Now I want to transition on to Patrick Williams, CDubb. Patrick Williams was a guy who got a lot of smoke after game one. I was highly upset, but I did tell people that the Chicago Bulls are going to allow him some time to get right. And in just the second game, P. Will starting to get his thing together. 5 of 11 from the field, 2 for 4 from the three. 5 rebounds, 2 assists to end the game with 13 points. CDubb. He also chipped in with 3 steals on the night. And the defense, I love the defense he played on Giannis for the game. And I was happy that Billy Donovan leaned on him and he was able to not only do what he needed to do on the defensive side, but if those that were tuned in to the live call yesterday, we was like, AP Will, you doing well on the defensive side. Now let's make them feel you on the offensive side. And in that second half, he showed up. How you feeling about P. Will's performance yesterday?
All you have to do to know that P. Will played a terrific game is look at who played the most minutes on the team. P. Will played 36 minutes this game, the most on the team. When have the last time you seen that? So obviously, and I want to give Billy Donovan give him his props. He did a great job. Patrick Will was playing a great game against Giannis Antetokounmpo, not stopping him, but containing him, making him shoot jump shots, contesting when he got close to the rim and things like that. He was terrific offensively and defensively, being a complimentary player. He attacked it sometimes. You also seen some of the bad. He still can't cross over. I don't want him to cross over. Those rules still apply. But you could just look at the who led the team in minutes, and you can tell that Patrick Williams was playing a good game.
For sure. And I gotta show him some love on that for a good solid game too. I'm hoping that P. Will can come out and show some force against the OKC Thunder tonight, because you got guys like Chet Holmgren, who I think is P. Will's gonna have to match up with. Lou Dort. You know what I'm saying? Maybe not a crazy offensive guy, but he could definitely knock down that three. So I think that's gonna be some matchups to watch in tonight's game. But I think it was a good bounce back game for P. Will. Now I'm pretty sure you will agree with this. Now it's about establishing that consistency.
I definitely agree that it's about establishing consistency. Yesterday, you guys wanted me to give him a dub from CDubb,
We
and I
said an honorable mention.
purposely did not do it because I want this guy to do exactly what you just said. Give me a good volume of consistency. So I ain't finna jump the gun and give him some props. I'm just gonna tell you that he played a good game, and I need some in a row, Pat. Give me some in a row, and it's a good game for him to go out there and do the same thing he did against the Bucks. I don't like
Fair
the
enough.
matchup for Nick Vooch though. I don't like it.
Fair, man. Fair. So when we talk about Josh Giddy,
Oh,
you was one of the ones who said that, hey, I ain't seen his great passing ability. Where the hell is Josh Giddy with the stat line? You said that you like the stat line, but the question is, did you see some of that passing ability that was being talked about before he came? Did you see that last night?
I definitely seen it. The recognition of Zach LaVine underneath of the basket, sealing Damon Lillard. We seen a couple backdoor passes. He was terrific,
Bruh.
rebounding the ball, getting to the basket. This is the guy that we need to see the entire year. He hit a big time three to seal a game at the end of the game, nephew. I was very impressed with Josh Giddy, and I think he can do better. But this is a good game. This a do if the 17-9-6 a do to help to get the Bulls game, help the Bulls win games. But I think that he can do more and keep improving on that 3-point shot and keep pushing the pace. I need him to push the pace a little bit more. We need like probably 7 to 8 more possessions. So if we can push the ball a little bit more, Josh Giddy, we can be I don't want to say it yet, but we could be a different team.
For sure. I'm with you on that. The whole Josh Giddy thing in just 24 minutes, 6 of 10 from the field, 2 for 2 from the three. That's what we want. I don't need, look, again, I already came out and said shoot about 4 threes a game, but I could very well take going 2 for 2. And it was, and those 2 threes, they came within the flow of the game.
Yeah.
I'm not saying go out there and force it, but if it comes to you and you got space like we seen these last 2 games, take the 3, knock the 3 down. Because guess what's going to happen? Teams are going to be like, oh, this man so far is averaging, let's just say 37% from the 3. And in his last 3 games, he's been doing spectacular. Now, when he's left on that island on the 3-point line, you're going to get some sprinting ass defender and you can put him on skates. And guess what's going to happen? Opportunities for your teammates. Your assist totals can go up. You can hurt teams in a different way. You can create things for others that now brings you all together and be like, hey, and got everybody feeling good. CDubb, you've been in the gym plenty of times, definitely more times than me hooping. You know, when it's you and your 5 and everybody clicking and y'all feeling good, y'all feel like y'all can win a championship, or y'all feel like y'all ain't getting off the court that day.
Oh,
so if the Chicago Bulls, if they continue to build this chemistry, and if Josh Giddy, along with the other guys that's going to be handling the ball, if they can contribute and be a part of the game and have a good feeling about themselves, you're going to get more wins like last night versus teams nobody is going to pick you or expect you to beat, and you will come out, smack them a couple times and say, get y'all sorry ass off this court, and then y'all live to fight another day.
Yeah, and he got to be the quarterback of that, nephew. He got to be the set the pace for this team, and I think he did a great job yesterday against the Bucks. And watch out, because it's a big game for Josh Giddy coming up today too. So watch out.
Oh,
watch out!
Is Josh gonna explode over under 20 points?
I'm gonna go over if he.
Let's
like
go.
That. He gotta be like that, bro. They just dished you, like, man. They dumped you to the side, bro. Come on, Josh.
Nah, they told his ass. They told his ass, hey, you either gonna chill on the bench or we out of here. you going to the bench or you out of here, Brody? For real. He said,
I'm going. I'm taking my ball and leave.
It's over. I'm
taking my ball and I'm leaving.
But CDubb, can we talk about the play of the bigs, bro? Yeah. Nikola Vucevic, along with Jalen Smith, have been doing that damn thing through 2 games. I'm seeing a better Nikola Vucevic. I haven't seen it. Is 2 games. He could very well revert back to what we seen last season. But CDubb, it's been a long time since I seen Nikola Vucevic play like this. Feel comfortable. Be able to, bro, he working the post again.
Yes.
He's using his moves. Now, granted, he did hit Brook Lopez with a nasty spin move inside and airball the lay in, but it was still a great move. I think that we got to show a lot of love to him and Jalen Smith, who played 14 minutes, 4 for 9 from the field, 3 for 5 from the 3 for 60% for a big.
Bro.
And you was able to come in and give me 5 rebounds, 11 points. That's an impactful day for a young fella like Jalen Smith. The bigs are doing well. What you think?
I cannot deny, I cannot hate. Nick Vooch has been playing great, and I'm rhyming accidentally, but it is what it is, bro. He is absolutely displaying effort on the basketball court. He's making sure that he's in the paint, and when he gets the ball in the paint, he's going to make a move to try to get to the basket. It don't matter who is guarding him. I seen him not hesitate posting up Brook Lopez. In other season, he would hesitate. He is not hesitating with easy chipper jump shots in the mid-range. He is shooting the 3 only when necessary, only when wide open. He is not spamming the 3s, even though he had 9 of them. They were wide open and in the flow of offense. And then on the defensive side, he went from terrible to bad. He is actually trying. He is trying, nephew. That's all I would try, bro. Try is good enough for me for Vooch if he's going to play this well offensively. And don't forget to add the 4 assists that he dropped out there, too. He dropped some good assists. And Jalen Smith, this is the first time we seen you hit a 3-pointer all season, and you effed around and hit like 3 or 4 of them today.
Yeah, 3 of them things.
3 of them. And he's been running the flow. He's been underneath of the basket, getting offensive rebounds, getting putbacks. This young kid is a good complimentary piece to Nick Vooch. Now,
yes,
you did say it's only 2 games, but so far this has been the best position when in terms of play and complementary basketball on the Chicago Bulls, with Nick Vooch averaging like a 22-point double and Jalen Smith coming in and averaging a 10 and 6, like 11 and 5 or something like that. It's a great complementary basketball at the center position. They doing a great job.
For sure. Last thing, Zach LaVine. My man's hit the benchmark of 1,000 threes for the Chicago Bulls, only trailing Kurt Heinrich now. Kobe White is already third, CDubb. But we know how well Zach LaVine has been playing. I believe Zach LaVine has been playing well. 25 points last night, 2 for 6 for the 3, 9 of 15 from the field. Pretty efficient from the field. 5 rebounds, 1 assist. CDubb, you think Zach LaVine starting to change his mind? Or you think that he just letting it go with the flow? He dialed in.
I'm a edge toward he's starting to change his mind. I told you, it looks like he having fun on the basketball court.
You do.
It's so much space for him to operate as well, bro. Him and Kobe at the top. It's so much space. I said it like 2 or 3 times yesterday on the live. Like, he gotta enjoy what he's seeing right now. And at the worst on this team, he is a first option with Kobe White. At the worst, I think that is. Or at the worst, he's a 1B on this team. If he gets traded, it's obvious he's going to be for a competing team. He's going to be a third option. Second option if he lucky, but most likely a third option. As a competitor, I don't think that he wants to go and be like that. He's still relatively young. I think he ain't even hit 30
like 28,
yet.
I think.
28, 29 years old. This is a good chance for Zach LaVine to grow as a player, to grow as a leader, and to galvanize this young team. And not even, he don't have to put the team on his back, because he got other guys in Kobe and Ayo, who didn't have a terrific game, but I think he'll be okay as well. And Patrick Williams, some young guys ascending and coming into their own in this league. So I think this is the perfect team for Zach LaVine. I've been saying that for the longest. And he's playing terrific the first 2 games. He had a bad second half, but he's playing terrific in whole. In 8 quarters, he's had 6 great quarters. So I think he wants to stay here. I think his mind is like leaning to stay in Chicago. I don't know why people keep saying like keep auditioning. He auditioning to stay.
Yeah, I think that it's for me. We've been saying it. You definitely started it. You was one of the first ones to say like, "Hey y'all, what if Zach LaVine wants to stay?" You literally said that like a day after the season, like a day after the season of last season. So I'm rocking with it. I'm happy for these guys, and I would say this: the way that all this young talent and the way they looking and the way they playing, we could surprise some people. I'm not going to jump off the ship and say what I want to say yet. But if we continue it on, I'm going to be saying a little bit more than what I'm saying now. But it's been great to see what these guys have been doing these first 2 games. Good first half in game 1, bad second half, but a great overall game last night. So I'm with CDubb. 6 good quarters out of 2 games. You live with it with a team that a lot of people only expected to win 27 or 28 and a half games. So
be honest. And be honest. I ain't want to interrupt you. You was finished.
Not good.
Don't be honest. I'm talking to the fans. Y'all thought the Bulls was gonna get their ass kicked this game. Just tell the truth. So
I did.
So come on now. In the first game, people just got to be honest. You can't win with 21 turnovers, and they only lost by 10 or 12, bro. That's not a blowout in this day and age. 10 points is not a blowout, bro. They gave away the game, and then they fixed that. Give props to Billy, nephew.
Yeah.
They fixed that. Take care of the basketball. Push the pace. And they pretty much, could you say they handled the
Milwaukee?
Bucks?
Hell yeah.
They handled them, bro. They only lost the first.
They fell down a little bit, but once they got the lead back, they ain't give it back, I don't think.
No, they won every quarter, nephew, but the first. They only lost the first, but by 2 points.
Yeah, so you live with that. But CDubb, it's time to get on to the next game, which takes place tonight. You got anything left?
No.
For sure. So y'all make sure y'all tune in into tonight's live call that's going to take place versus the Chicago Bulls versus the Oklahoma City Thunder. Be there, Make sure you turn on your notification bells. It's always a great time kicking it with y'all in the my people in the chat. So if you have not been there, feel free to slide through and join in. And you still got time to be a part of another mailbag episodes. If we receive any submissions, we'll get it done tomorrow for sure. The number to do so is 773-242-9219. Thank y'all so much. Always see red. Y'all already know. We're going to catch y'all on the next one for sure. Cognac. Gang.